Supahsemmie versus S1, who we were just talking about.
I went for a disrespect fist bump at a 2-0. I thought it was over.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I mean,
But yeah.
that's a thing you gotta keep in mind with the 2-stock versus 3-stock argument. If you implement 2-stock like we have done recently,
Yeah.
you get a lot more best of fives.
And that is amazing. I like it. But yeah, let's look at this set. And I actually think Mario does win this matchup. However, it is very, very doable for Ness. And one of the things Ness wants the most is to not play against the disjoint. And Mario makes his dreams come true. On the other hand, recovering in this matchup is not easy.
Yeah, it's probably kind of a struggle. You know.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the players here.
Well, we got Supahsemmie. He is a relatively new player. We mentioned it before, but he had been playing Y for a lot, and he's super good. Always looks super calm. He's from the north, like I mentioned before, which is honestly one of the least stacked regions in the country.
Oh yeah, he's alone.
Which is again why Wi-Fi is still an important tool. If you can get as good with a Supahsemmie with Wi-Fi, that means it's a useful tool.
Oh yeah, for sure. There is a certain ceiling you hit. However, we can see great things coming out of the Wi-Fi scene in the Netherlands, and a lot of hidden bosses have appeared all over the world, right?
Yeah. And aside from Supahsemmie, our technician in the TO, the Lampos and Big, are also from the north, so he gets to travel with him.
Oh, that's nice.
And as one, you know, we've known and seen him quite a bit. If you've been following the Europe scene, you know this is potentially best Ness in the world.
Cheeky uppy.
And yeah, he's just an overall monster.
Oh yeah, S1 is an amazing player.
And if you think he's doing well now, he gets better as the set progresses.
Oh yeah, S1 is the definition of download completed.
Which he doesn't like 2-stock, but maybe because of that. But in theory,
no, he's fine. He's fine with 2-stock nowadays.
Okay, because he used to be quite.
He used to be quite against it, but ever since his trip to Genesis, he's been quite in favor.
Okay, especially with more best of fives, it should give you some extra thinking time between sets, making your download powers even more scary.
Exactly.
I mean, just for reference, he did lose 2-0 to Kameme at Smashdown World, but first game was a complete 3-stock destruction by Kameme, and he brought it to at least last stock.
Yeah, and mid-percent, something like that.
Game.
And woo, that tag by Supahsemmie. That is not easy to tag. However, no escape from that Psy magic. And off goes Mario. Very clean first game by S1 on the Ness. 2-stock 50%.
Yes.
Very, very impressive right there.
I mean, not only does he probably have, you know, this matchup down, because honestly Mario is a rather popular character nowadays.
Oh yeah.
He has played Mario himself back in the day.
Oh yeah, he was
quite
a Mario player. That's true.
Now obviously Supahsemmie is gonna go to Battlefield, which is where all Mario should go if given a chance. If you're watching AAA, don't go to FD again. I saw you go to FD twice versus Soreus Diddy Kong.
Why?
Why?
Okay, let's
Why?
go.
I really like you as a player. I mean, especially for someone who hasn't been playing that long. Again, Wi-Fi, great tool, makes use of AAA. Could definitely be up and coming. I like what I see from him, but
anyway,
for the love of Lord.
AAA aside, this is actually this is actually a stage that I would never take S1 to, and that is coming from a Korean player. That is because the movement options that S1 uses on this stage are absolutely insane.
To be fair, nobody thinks about it because he might just be the only Ness who really does this.
Yeah, there's a Japanese Ness who does sort of similar things. Don't remember his name. But yeah, I mean, there are some like-minded Nesses. However, S1, he is the pioneer right now. And all that down air canceling on the platforms adds so much to Ness's poor speed.
Yeah. You just look at the paper, you think Mario's good here, Ness isn't particularly bad here, but you know, Mario's good here, so I'm gonna go there. And all of a sudden, you see him moving like a way he just wasn't in game one because he couldn't.
However, Supahsemmie proving me wrong, there is definitely a reason to take S1 to Battlefield. Yeah. And right now, the solid lead.
He's reading the down air cancel of all things.
And if anything, this is a download complete for Semi right now. Nice use of forward throw, however, couldn't quite convert. That neutral air from Ness is so good.
No, okay. We do not roll behind Ness when he does that. We do not land behind Ness when he does that.
Oh no. We respect the Ness.
And you know, I've seen some brawl montage. I think Kaak made it of S1, and there were just tons of clip of people getting behind Ness when he's trying to S-guard with the PK Thunder.
It feels
he
so
turns
safe.
that scar back around, and you get hit by the rocket.
Yeah. And yeah, S1's up B control, especially in Brawl, was very exquisite. In this game, it is a little bit less controllable, but S1's still out there making it
makes
work.
the most out of the tool.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that was a barely dodged forward air by S1, making great use of that Ness air dodge, giving him that extra movement speed.
Just look at that movement.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly he's over there.
Side B not gonna work out, however, it does get Supahsemmie on the ledge. Supahsemmie so quick to get center stage back again. And S1 very happy to just play in the outskirts of the stage, utilizing those platforms to their maximum potential. No. In come the fireballs and the flood. S1 just chilling, taking it easy. Very well done, and that is a hard-learned lesson. That up smash was barely whiffing. Was it a down tilt? It might have been.
It might have been.
Supahsemmie with some control, and that is very scary when you're up against Mario. You do not want to give him control.
Yeah, but like you said before, S1 likes to play at the outskirts of the map.
Dude, I just love looking at Supahassemmie's player cam because he's so calm.
Yeah. He might as well be at school from his facial expression.
Okay, that up smash goes unpunished, actually. Very uncharacteristic by S1. However, I can imagine he had a little bit of a... his heart must skip the beat there.
On top of that is Mario's up smash, you know. You're not really going to get a second chance to think about it.
Okay, and there comes the drop kick.
That's a 2-0, but this one was a hard-fought battle.
Oh yeah, for sure. That battlefield pick working out great for Semi. And let's see if S1 actually opts to ban it this time around.
Well, you get 2 bans.
I imagine he's gonna shift over his bans because that was maybe a little bit too close for comfort right there.
It definitely could be. I don't think he needs to ban Dreamland though. I think the extra width of the stage would help some of the problems he had in this game on Battlefield.
Perhaps, yeah.
On top of that, you die early from the top, and we all know Mario likes that.
But we are gonna go back to Battlefield right now. Supahsemmie just going for the run back, and S1 is A-okay with that. Let's see.
Oh my lord, yeah, he is totally ready for this game 3.
Oh yeah. Download completed. He had no reason to start his internet up after game on, but right now he's...
Those are the combos you see in your basic Ness guide.
Oh yeah. Oh, S1 has been labbing a lot as of late. I mean, as of late, relatively late, you know. Down throw, here comes the up airs. Up B? No, not quite. Sets up a juggle and keeps it going.
And S1 he just can't get down.
And Supahassemmie's advantage state, this is a big part of what makes him so consistent, is how well he confirms his moves. He never drops one of those.
He doesn't. And especially with a character like Mario, that's extra scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the cheeky side B.
Yeah, that side B is disjointed after all.
It is. I mean, and you know, it's not like Mario has a plethora of disjointed moves to choose from. Probably one of his only weaknesses. Oh yeah, you can't escape the PK Thunder, man. You're gonna get hit by it somehow.
Oh, and a back air actually gonna close it out. Can't help but wonder if that was perhaps suboptimal DI. And that is one of S1's special traps. When he throws the side B as you're coming back with the invincibility, it procs on you and it just kind of sticks there.
Because that's the big difference, you know, between intangibility and invincibility. Intangibility is what you get when you roll, which everything just goes right through, and invincibility it doesn't have any effect on you, but you're still there, so the PK Fire is still gonna activate.
Exactly. And right now, that trump coming in clutch for Supahsemmie, and Supahsemmie actually tying up the stock count with a very minor deficit.
Which is impressive, looking at it, he had to get S1 all the way to 168.
Oh yeah, he made an amazing comeback on the first stock, and I think he can do it again this time around.
Well, he's gonna need to. I mean, look what S1 is doing right now. He's not letting him back.
Oh, he's off stage. In comes the grab, but the down smash is way faster. Supahsemmie really needs to get that Z button oiled up. That down air cancel doesn't go through, gets fireballed for his troubles, not quite enough.
Oh, just look at it. It's so scary when he's dancing around you with those down air cancels on the platforms. You don't know when he's gonna come down, but you know when he is gonna come down, it's gonna be with an up air.
But the down throw comes through, and actually, I think that might have been the raid preventing more combos. Oh. However, Supahsemmie is in!
Even after the spike on stage, he just got another one of them up airs in there.
Yeah, he keeps going. Supahsemmie so on point. Up airs.
Even on a character so hard to combo like Ness.
Oh, and the up air finishing out the stock. However, great showing by Supahsemmie.
He played very well.